The thing with socks is that they should definitely always be optional, but yes, as a barefoot person, I do wear socks. I don't always wear toeless socks though, but I do often wear toe socks. These are some from Nitido, which are wool, and I absolutely love wool. If you know me, you know how much I'm obsessed with wool. So if you haven't tried wool socks before, definitely recommend them. You don't have to get wool toe socks. These are like quite unusual. But if you get wool socks with a really low elastine content, you'll find that they're not very restrictive like regular socks. Cotton and elastine socks or polyester or whatever, they can be really restrictive, as much as shoes, and they can hold your toes together and basically just reduce the gaps between your toes, which isn't good for your foot health and long-term muscle usage. So there's toe socks, which I wear a lot of. You can also get cotton and elastine toe socks. Here's one of my favourite pairs, which are like a trainer sock style. These are ankle socks. These are trainer socks. You can also even get pop socks, toe socks from like Temu and Shein and AliExpress. And then these are one of my favourites, especially for this time of year. These are like proper wool, thick toe socks to wear with like boots and stuff. With barefoot and barefoot shoes, socks are always optional, and you've actually got a lot of choice. So you've got no socks at all. A lot of barefoot shoes have natural materials like wool in their lining anyway, so you can absolutely get away with not wearing socks. But if you would prefer to wear socks for sensory reasons, then toe socks or toeless socks is always an option. There's also foot-shaped socks as well, but I've only got one pair of those, which I got from Bear Barracks a few weeks ago, and I absolutely love them, but unfortunately they don't come into rotation very often. And I wore them yesterday, so I can't show you them today. But yeah, loads of different options: no socks, toe socks, wool socks. And for kids especially, you can just get, I mean, I've got 4 children and there's no way I can afford them all toe socks or wool socks. So we generally just buy 2 or 3 sizes too big so that they stay loose around the toes and don't hold their toes and restrict them so much. But to be honest with you, 2 of my 4 children absolutely hate socks and they barely ever wear them. One of them does have to wear socks for school, but as soon as he comes home, he takes his shoes and his socks off. And then my toddler will put them on her in the morning, and then she will eventually take them off at some point during the day. So literally, I just don't like that, because obviously they do it for a reason and it's probably sensory, so I just let them take them off.